Hello?
Hello there, Hines. Okay, what just happened? Hello, everyone. So, we are just about ready to start the NHL Draft 2009 in the back to 94 Sim League. Let's check general. Oh,
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Hines.
Okay, good. So I just wanted to test this out. Okay, so this is going to start at 4 in here. We're going to go into regular VC to do like the pregame where we can set our teams, sign our DLCs, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to get out of here. We'll come back in here at 4. So good, we know that this works. Okay, so yeah, let's go to regular VC till 4. Okay?
Hmm. I don't see regular VC. So this would be regular VC. Oh, I forgot to move the stage.
Here you, Mike. Alright, I'm just gonna have my. I'm watching like 2015 Abstar series versus Uganda in the background. This is what I'm watching here. In the background. 2014 series.
He knocked it in, a little miscommunication, a little bounce of the puck, and some patience here by Black as he throws it back around. I don't think it's in there yet. The whistle's up and then the change is
So we are in pre-show right now?
Alright, so in regular VC we can do our team stuff, so let's go to Buffalo. Detroit. So Buffalo, these are guys you can sign right now if you want before the draft.
For me? They all suck.
Hold on, let's try that.
They all suck. I don't want to sign any of them.
Not even Hopi?
Holtby is like a 1.5. What do you mean? What is it? What was he like? Super low. Oh, he's actually a 2. Wait, what are my current goalies?
He's a 2.5 at 19.
Fine, sign Holtby.
A 2.2 and a 2.5. So at least Nabokov could be your backup for another year as contract runs out.
No, I'll sign Holtby.
Alright. Alright. So far that's it. Go back to your regular roster.
How's my defense looking? My defense is gonna be stacked.
Actually, go check your AHL. Maybe you want to call someone out. But you have Heller.
I have a demon in the AHL. Okay, I didn't even know that.
Heller before I left Buffalo. Yeah, look, we all got all the logos for the AHL.
Wait, that's my AHL team?
Yep.
Why?
Pirates, buddy. 2009.
Wait, it wasn't always the Rochester Americans?
No.
It wasn't always the Rochester Americans. I think it turned to Rochester in 2010.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. You can set up your shit so you can see what you need for free agency and stuff like that.
Just auto it really quick. Okay, so Filppula, Hansel, Hart, no, line. 2.5, 0.5, 3, and 2, 1.5. I have a better center than Sabotka at the end of the day. Damn. What's up?
They just jumped in.
And then Campbell and Hancuse, Daly and LeBay, and then Muzzin and Surrey. That line at the end is going to be Muzzin, other guy, if I can get it. I think. I'll say move him up and take him second line. That would be interesting. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what my lines are going to be anyway, with like switched up roles probably. So we're kind of set.
Take off, because this is, they give you an extra 7, so they give you extra entry. So cap's actually 7.
I should have like 10 million left, right?
Yeah, you got 13.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Alright, I'll pop over to Detroit quick. Actually, that's what I'm going to do right now. If we have an hour to kill.
Barbario. Canadians got the puck back. He threw it to the center pass. Gallagher, who has been a handful in this game and certainly was on Sunday, was right there again. Bouncing puck to center. Filppula has to stop up. Moore and Person. Barbario gets the puck to the net. Again, Person. Barbario gets the puck. Decides to go back with Gallagher. So Thomas around their net from their defenseman.
This is hard to watch. It's very laggy.
Okay, let's get Detroit. Edmonton's here. Whoa.
Yo, Hans. How's it doing?
Hold on.
I'm kind of disappointed in you. Whenever mid-record team, I don't care. Hans?
Hold on. Just wait, man.
So I got supposed to be early. Oh. So I have been officially captured by weather. But I'll be back. Yes. Yes. Alrighty there, I'm back. So we are just waiting on NHL Network host to start the draft stage.
And my co-host just left. Alright, can you guys hear me? If you can, raise your hand. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so how this work is when it's your pick, request to speak, we'll invite you. You'll speak, make your pick. Easy as that.
Hello.
I'm not even sure how this is working, so whatever.
This is just testing and stuff. So do you guys see a button below the screen that says start the stage?
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that at 4 o'clock.
I gotcha.
Okay, so I'm gonna be back in at 4. I gotta get my daughter set up with some stuff.
No, you're good.
Feel free to discuss whatever you want.
Alright. No, mods cannot talk.
So, going over draft order right now. San Jose Sharks will have the first overall pick. Then it's Buffalo, Chicago, Detroit, i.e. me. Then the Islanders, Flames, Hurricanes, Coyotes, St. Louis Blues, and then the Sharks again. Coyotes have 3 firsts at 8, 12, and 18. They also have 20th overall pick. I have 2 firsts at 4 and 21. Sharks have 1 and 10. Flames have 6 and 27. Big question is, who will go number 1 overall in the L9 back to 94 Sim League draft? We are about to find out.
So we got Florida, Nashville. Alright, Randy, you're pinging people. Just request and speak if you're got it.
Yeah, I'm ping people.
Okay.
Tell me when 9 o'clock and then I'll ping.
Do you actually want to be one of the hosts? Last minute? We need one more.
What'd you say?
Do you want to be a host? You want to
King of
skip your
Ping.
talk? King of Ping?
I could help a ping.
Alright. So I'll announce any trades, anything like that, and then once they're made in the draft request, then you can start picking. Go draft results. Five minutes. Cruz, talk some more. I need to hear you.
What? I'm here.
You sound so muffled. You sound so muffled. I need you to come on. Where's the guy you were talking about? The guy who the shit started. Where's that guy? I need him.
Don't worry.
Okay. What's
Don't worry, you're first and next, Turkey. But we still got lots of time left before this starts. You got that first overall pick from Columbus, didn't you?
No, actually, I think I got that from Toronto. It was either mine or Toronto. Alright. Fuck you, Colorado. I don't want straight 10 for Conquer. Shit. Yeah, got the updated draft order here.
Sucks I don't pick till 23. I wanted Kane so bad.
Don't talk about who you want, man. This is still a draft.
Oh, please. I pick at 23rd. Kane ain't gonna be there at 23.
Never know. People drop all the time.
Not that far.
This is going to be crazy. We already got a trade that we're going to be announcing.
Already?
Oh, yeah.
Just a trade addict?
That's a big one.
Oh, it's not even posted yet.
Nope. All trades have to be sent to Hines. Hines will send them to me. I'll announce them, post them. One bit.
Hello, you guys can hear me?
Yep.
Barely, but yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna press the start the stage button. NHL 2009 draft. And we are 4 p.m. Eastern, we are underway. So yeah, I'll let you guys do the talking. I'm going to disconnect quietly.
Alright, and with that, welcome to NHL's Network's 2009 NHL Draft. I'm your host, Pickpocket. Joining me this lovely evening is Cruz. Cruz, take it away.
What's up, John?
Alright, I'm sorry.
Ready for this draft?
Hey, I need you to speak clearly for the people here, alright? They're coming for you, so I need you to speak clearly, first of all. Come on, get the dick out of your mouth. Let's go. Let's go.
Get the dick out of your own mouth, kid. You're the one who brought out the knee pads. You're the one who brought out the knee pads for Hines to get the first overall pick, eh? So
Absolutely. You know, that is what I have to do in this league. You got to do what you got to do. All right, let's get to it. Let's start this draft. Everyone's been waiting. It's been a long weekend. We have a trade to announce.
already? Is this trade addict freaking Habs again?
Oh, no. All right, to New Jersey. First overall, 10 overall, and a 2011 first from San Jose. Going to the Sharks is Logan Couture, Mark-Edouard Vlasic, and 13th overall. And with that, New Jersey, you are on the board.
Oh boy, that was a big
And
trade.
cricket.
Yeah, he's fine when he's ready. Timer's on. 4:05 p.m. His time is up.
Sounds good. Cruz, what do you think of that trade? Give it to me straight.
You ripped them off.
I agree. I think that's a very good trade for the Sharks. I think that top six forward they get, they have a strong defensive core that they've built. And I mean, New Jersey.
You lose Couture. You lose Couture, but I mean, Vlasic's no big deal.
Oh, what are you talking about? That's San Jose is getting Couture and Vlasic. I think you misunderstood here, pal. New Jersey just got the first overall pick. They're picking.
Yeah.
They got 4 minutes. It's clocking down. I mean, people are they're reacting to the trade right now. It's I think it's a fair trade. Both teams. San Jose, they're a young upcoming team. Got a lot of star players. They traded for Vincent earlier.
You got drafted.
Absolutely. You know how it is. I mean, Cruz. Let's look at this team right now. Top 6 forward, top 4D, and they have a pick in the top 15. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, it's New Jersey. Nobody gives a shit anyways. But, I mean, yeah, I feel bad for Hedman though if he gets taken first. I feel bad for Tavares because nobody wants to go to New Jersey. I mean, let's just face facts here.
Well, and with that, New Jersey has selected John Tavares. John Tavares is now the first selection of the 2009 NHL Draft.
We're back.
Great pick for them. Great pick. Great center.
I feel bad for Tavares.
New Jersey's the team that they could make something out of themselves. Don't get me wrong here. They got 2 picks in the top 10 now, and they just drafted a number 1 center for that team. I think that's going to be quite a great player for them. That's the face of a franchise. New Jersey, they got their star center. And with that, Buffalo on the clock. Who do you think Buffalo's taking here? I mean, quite a few big names. You got Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Victor Hedman. They can really go any way they want.
Well, I mean, Buffalo is still in the top echelon of teams here, so I mean, it doesn't matter what they pick. To be honest, they can go either way on this one. I mean, you take a look up and down the roster, and it's a who's who. But they've been taking a dip lately. They might go for a big defenseman right here.
I agree. I think a big defenseman would be the most beneficial for that team. I mean, you look at them. They got, Joe Pavelski's a big name in that team. Dan Hamhuis, I think they go with the defensive guy here. And Victor Hedman would be my personal choice on that. But the argument could be made for Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Young offensive defenseman, speedy. He could be the 2nd overall pick.
He very well could be, but if anybody has any balls, I'll take Hedman over Ekman-Larsson.
Well,
especially in the East.
Buffalo has made their pick, and for the 2nd overall pick, Buffalo is taking Victor Hedman. It's a very good pick. I can't make an argument. Really strong. And with that, we take it over to Chicago for the 3rd overall pick. Now, Chicago here, very strong team. They just won the Cup 2 years ago. Where do they go with this one?
Who knows? It's a crapshoot with this guy. He's probably working on a trade right now, to be honest.
He does get a little trade happy, I will say. That is something we have seen in the past. Looking at it, they traded Brent Seabrook. They traded Zach Parise. Do they go for a forward? Get a top 6 guy? I mean, there's Ryan O'Reilly. There's Evander Kane. There's quite a few good forwards in this draft. Or do they go with Oliver Ekman-Larsson? Who knows? I don't know where Chicago is really going to go on this one. It's really all.
I'm thinking forward on this one.
You're thinking forward? If you're Chicago, who do you take?
If I'm Chicago, I take Evander Kane or Matt Duchene, to be honest.
Really? Evander Kane? I forgot all about Matt Duchene, but Evander Kane at 3? That seems a little high.
I don't know about that. He's a solid power forward, and his game will suit almost any lineup you insert him into. So you never know.
Mm-hmm. I can see that argument. I think they might be lacking on defense now after the Brent Seabrook trade.
Anybody would be lacking on defense after losing Seabass, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, he could even go down the line and pick up a Tyson Berry too. You never know.
So first 2 picks.
I'll send it to you in DM. But don't.
John Tavares.
Don't.
Very good forward.
Let's not get the next team up on clock until I post the draft result, the ranking, and the player's card in chat.
Gotcha. Just give me the okay then.
Very, very good forward. He's a 30
My
goal
boss got mad
scorer
at us. I'm so sorry.
when he can stay healthy.
Yeah, we got a call from Toronto. We got to call back a goal here and
Victor Hedman.
reassess what's going on.
They are
No
not
offense, defenseman.
happy. Not happy with us right now. It's listen. Long weekend, New Year's. Forgive us. But
You
Yeah,
gotta have to go
fix
Buffalo.
it.
Oh, hold on one sec. Edmund Randy's saying that nobody can hear anything.
I don't believe that.
I think that's a load of shit, but
Hi, Randy.
Chicago's on
Hi,
the
Randy.
clock, and they're looking for defense after the Brent Seabrook trade.
Pines can hear this.
I don't know. Hines can hear us. Why can't anybody else hear us? See, we should have done this on the Score Network. We probably would have been able to be okay. But no.
You know what?
That's just,
When's the last time the Scores ever made a post? You guys even in media anymore?
yeah, absolutely. It's called specialized media, pal. You should look into it. Big
Oh,
payouts, less work.
all right. Let's see. Does that work? Can y'all hear us now? I know you can't hear Cruz because it sounds like he's eating shit.
Our audio equipment is brought to you by Verizon. Can you hear us now?
I can hear everybody.
Yes, I just agree.
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
All right.
We all here?
So what if it's only me? Fuck. Seriously? Hold on, let me get out of here. Okay.
All right. Well, okay.
Back on track now.
Let's just go over. First overall pick, John Tavares goes to New Jersey. Second overall, Buffalo picks Victor Hedman. And third overall in this year's draft, going to Chicago, Oliver Ekman Larson.
Oh, OEL.
It's a strong pick for them. That's going to be a good offensive guy. They got Duncan Keith. They got Brent Burns. They got Dustin Bufflin. Oliver Ekman Larson is going to be a very strong player for that team.
He could be. It all depends on where he inserts him into the lineup. Is he going to play with Burns? Is he
OEL,
going to
another
play
good
with
offensive
Cross?
defense by going to the Chicago
is he gonna play with
Blackhawks
Keith?
at number 3
Yeah.
overall.
I personally,
That
if
brings
I were
me up
Chicago
at
in this
4.
situation, I'm going to pair Keith and Burns together, Ekman Larson, Bufflin together. You get a strong defensive guy to play with that offensive guy. Do you take the risk of having two offensive defensemen playing up front with each other? I mean, is that going to work?
Well, yeah. Well, it's not like Keith is shit on offense a lot, right? But I see what you're saying. I don't know. I think I might put the two offensive guys together, at least on the power play for sure.
Well, absolutely. Burns has such a cannon on him, and Ekman Larson seems like the guy who can carry that power play position on the he can be that point shooter. I mean, you have offensive weapons.
He'd be the quarterback on that.
And the
For
pick
sure.
is in from Detroit. Detroit
Detroit's
selects
got the pick.
Nazem Kadri.
Wow.
Wow.
Nazem
Way off
Kadri.
board for that.
That
Nazem
is
Kadri hits the top 5.
That's a little bit of a shock for me. I didn't think Kadri was going to be that far up. I mean, I would have for sure thought Duchesne, maybe a Ryan O'Reilly. I'm a little shocked on this pick. I'm going to be honest with you.
I can't say I am. To be honest.
Really?
I mean, it is Detroit. I mean, look who it is. Like, yeah, he loves his Leafs, right? Former Leaf. I'm not surprised. He likes his crappy centers, but I mean, it's a decent pick, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have taken him in the top 5, but
I mean, good defensive center. He's going to be a great player for this team. I think Kadri could be that first line center for Detroit for many years. They still have Datsyuk, and we'll see. I mean, they have a very good 1-2 punch. But I am a little shocked about this pick. I would have for sure thought Duchesne.
Well, they still
O'Reilly,
got
like I said.
they still got Jokinen. Like, where's Kadri going to end up inserting into the lineup? I mean, it's almost overkill at this point.
That's we will see. But on the clock is New York. We'll see who they take. I personally think we might see Duchesne, Evander Kane. I wouldn't be surprised if they reached out for Chris Kreider. They need
I
forwards
would
here.
think
Oh, they do need forwards. They definitely need something.
number 5
They
overall.
definitely need something up front because there's absolutely, it looks pretty bleak for the Islanders right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Commissioner is just going to come on here quick because Islanders never left the list, so it looks like it's going to be a full 5 minutes. So we'll talk a little bit about the Islanders. I got your team pulled up on my screen. So right now they have 6 defensemen up on the NHL team. They got Edler and Stahl, their top guys, 4.5, 5, and a 2, 4.5.
Yeah.
After that they got Lovejoy, a 34-year-old Yanni Nienema, and then the 2 nobodies, Bruno Gervais and Tom Morins, both 1.5 spots. So defense looks a little suspect on the Long Island. Forward-wise, they do have 9 players over 3 potential. So that's Ryan Handel.
Oh, they do, but they're all young pops, right? They're not even,
Their oldest.
up at they haven't reached their potential yet. Is basically what it comes down to.
Yeah, they have 5 veterans right now, over 31, but not one of them is higher than a 1.5 potential. So that's Ian LePerriere, Scott Sullivan, Mike York, Kyle Calder, and Tyson Nash. So they're getting a little old.
Things looking pretty bleak for the Islanders
And
in
they
the back to
actually
94
have,
league.
no active goalies on their NHL squad or their AHL squad. So
Maybe we'll see Bobrovsky.
It might be Bobrovsky,
They need a starting goaltender.
I'll be back in 2 minutes with the pick if he doesn't select.
I mean, they could go madcap and go for a whole brother tandem and pick up Kyle Palmieri too.
They could. I mean, talk about their defense. You got Tyson Berry. Is it a little bit of a reach? Maybe, possibly, but they have no goalie. I think
They have no goalie. That's true.
Bobrovsky. I mean, here's the thing. Robin Leonard is still in this draft, and he is still a very good goaltender.
That's true.
It could be a toss-up. I mean, we don't really know what's happening.
You do have to deal with the mental issues with Leonard, though. He could take a leave of absence from the team for 2 months or 3 months. You never know. That's the big wild card you got with Leonard, right? So
it's all over the place. The Islanders, we don't really know what's going on with this team. Where are they going? What is the plan? They're kind of a quiet team in the league. They don't really talk a whole lot. There's not a lot of information out there about them. It's very hard to
they're
believe.
looking like they're an old team, but really their best players are all under 25.
Absolutely.
Sure, they're getting older on the back end, but
They have good guys in this organization. They have a good core here that they can build off of. But again,
All right.
oh, the pick is in.
Since New York Islanders did not leave a list, they did not make their pick. So by rule, it goes to the assistant coach selection option on the tab. And 5th overall, the New York Islanders do select a goalie, and they select, out of the U.S. college program, Casey DeSmith.
wow. Wow. New York. Round of applause. Just.
Well done. Beautiful.
Great pick.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And this is why you show up for these kind of things, folks. You have to be here for this stuff. Casey DeSmith, good goaltender.
Not even on the
not a starter.
even on the radar.
I mean, it's an off-the-board pick. At 5. Casey DeSmith, backup maybe. Maybe a 1B. Who is this guy? We don't know. Come on. This is an off-the-board pick for New York. What are they doing?
Board pick.
Someone get a welfare check on their general manager, because what the fuck's going on right now? Nobody knows. Oh my gosh. Okay.
The man has a high potential somehow. So I don't know.
What's the potential here? What are we talking? A 4?
He came up as a 4.
That's not bad. I'm kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, it's just surprised.
Calgary, they're on the board. What does Calgary do here? I mean, they have Claude Giroux. Looking at this team,
Calgary's defense situation.
I think they're just missing a few pieces. I don't think they're too far off. I think, they have a good combo here. Giroux is a killer. I mean, they got Mason Raymond. They got, again, still, Phaneuf, Alsner. I think they're a little weak on their right side on the D. So maybe we see like a Tyson Berry, but we could also see a Duchesne or a Kane. It's kind of all over the place right now.
Well, Calgary classically likes their bigger players, too, right? So, they've already got a Ginla. Maybe an Evander Kane does slot up into number 6 on this one.
Absolutely, we could see Evander Kane. I mean, talk about another big boy, Braden Shen. He's a big boy. Ryan O'Reilly, big boy. I mean, Chris Kreider, another big guy. A guy who can clear that crease, score goals. Do we see another reach here, like New York? Or do we see a pick?
Oh, it's very possible. I mean, you are right. I mean, they do need some help on the defense, because their defense is getting older, besides Phaneuf. So.
Absolutely. Phaneuf, great defenseman. Looking at the specs that we have, Tyson Berry's name sticks out. Torrey Krug, that's a name that people are sleeping on here. Torrey Krug's a great defenseman. Nick Leddy, another great defenseman.
He's tiny. He needs to have a bigger body beside him to be effective, though. That's the drawback with Torrey Krug.
On the flip side, great offensive weapon. And I mean, you pair him with Giroux. Let's look at Calgary's goaltender situation here. They're also in need of a goalie. I mean, they have Lalime and Garnett. Do we see him take Bobrovsky? Or do we see a reach and, I don't know, they take a fucking Jake Allen if he's still in the draft. Who knows? I don't know. Did that guy even get selected last year?
Oh, I believe he did, yeah.
Let's see. Who do we got for available?
Another sleeper pick, right? So, I mean, if there's no list, we're going to be hearing from Toronto in a second anyways, or they're trading the thing. So, who knows? Stones is rarely ever on anyways unless he's, posting his crap about gross food or something, but,
Absolutely. You're right. A couple nights ago, we got across a cigarette sandwich, and I don't think I've ever thrown it faster than that. But,
you get the nice little baby puke in the mouth,
it's rough. I mean, again, this is another general manager. They're AWOL right now. Do we see an assistant coach pick? I don't know.
I'm calling an assistant coach pick right now.
All right, so if it's gonna be an assistant coach pick, who are we thinking? It's gonna be off the board. It's gonna be somebody crazy. I mean, that's really all we can expect right now. I'm gonna say Sammy Batman. That's what I'm gonna say. Cody Eakin, maybe Marcus Foligno, Zach Cassian. Who knows? Interesting. What do you think? Nope. Picks in.
Oh. Pick is in.
I just heard you guys saying who got their defense. I'll let you guys know right now. So they're NHL ready with 7 defensemen. They got Carl Alsner, 20-year-old, 5 potential. Dion Phaneuf, Andrew Ferentz, still 28-year-old Jordan Leopold, Steve Multidor, Tony Lindman, and Dennis Gauthier.
Oh, Dennis, they're hurting on defense. Maybe a defenseman.
Goalies, they got Patrick Lalime and Michael Garnett. Forwards, they're looking pretty good with Ford. They got 6 players over 3 potential, all under 32. Saprikan, Applicator, UC Jokinen, Claude Giroux, Mason Raymond, and Jerome McGinley.
Absolutely.
I'd say their weakness is goalie, because Lalim is 1.5 at 34. And Michael Garnett is a 1-1 at 26. Let me check their AHL. They do have Freddie Anderson, 19-year-old, 4.5. So I don't think they go goalie here.
Well, that lovely gift of Garnett was courtesy of the Atlanta Thrashers. You're welcome. Yeah, I'd say they go goalie right now, but it'll probably be another dismissed pick.
We'll see. The pick should be here in a second. It is cut off for them, and no words. So, I mean, I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a defenseman here.
Maybe you with that cigarette burger.
And here comes the pick from Calgary.
You know, I'm gonna say they like their big guy. Oh, Dixon.
2009 NHL Draft. Another assistant coach pick is in, and I believe 6th overall we're at.
Yeah, absolutely.
6th overall, the Calgary Flames select out of Ostrava, Czechia, Andrei Palat.
Ooh.
Wow. What the fuck is that pick?
Yeah.
Not the forward I was expecting. Palat over O'Reilly. I'm a little shocked here. I mean, first New York throws us with Casey DeSmith. Now New Jersey with Andre Palat. What are these general managers doing? Cruz, give me the insight of the general manager right now.
This was a Flame, by the way. Yeah. Andres Palat. I mean, this guy was nowhere on any of our radars. But somehow he's a 4.5 overall or potential. So I don't know where the scouts are pulling these players out of their asses, but I mean,
maybe they see something. It's true. Maybe they see something. I'm not entirely sure here, but we move on. Carolina with pick number 7.
Oh,
Carolina. This is looking at their team. TJ Oshie.
Just quickly, I have Carolina.
Oh, wasting little time.
I have it. I'm just setting up the card and stuff, so I'll be on in 1 minute.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, let's just make a quick guess. I'm going to say Ryan O'Reilly. That's a good center. They need that center.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Ryan O'Reilly here.
Well, they've got that Barbosa, whatever the hell pirate name he is. But,
you mean Captain Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? But, I mean, they've still got, Cody Hodgson, and who's still, relatively, looks like he's going to be still pretty good. So, I mean, Vacitek is getting up there, starting to, but, they might go with an Ryan O'Reilly. You never know.
Yeah, I think Ryan O'Reilly's going to be the safe pick here. That's going to be their number 1 center. Good defensive center. Pick is in. Let's hear it.
A list was left by Spit and Chicklets. So, in the 2009 NHL entry draft at 7th overall, the Carolina Hurricanes selects from Clinton, Ontario, Ryan O'Reilly.
There we go.
There
Great
it is,
pick for
Ryan
them.
O'Reilly.
That's a huge pick for Carolina. Ryan O'Reilly, I didn't think would have dropped this far. I mean, like I said, great defensive center, big guy. That's going to be Carolina's number 1 center. And you pair him with a good young forward like TJ Oshie, they're starting to build something.
Absolutely.
They've
got something going on there, but I don't know. They still seem a little lacking on D for me, but
Yeah, but hey, we always got next year. I mean, Ryan O'Reilly coming in 7th overall. He's a 0.5 out of 5. That's pretty damn good. What a steal for Carolina right there. Moving on, pick number 8, Arizona. Holy shit, Arizona. They trade Price. They trade Marchand. They trade Zajac. What the fuck are they doing?
He's making his own again. I mean, the Jack Turkey's bounced around the league how many times? Gets fired for making the Stanley Cup finals, gets fired from Montreal, for doing nothing, except,
Yep, don't forget Buffalo.
And then all of a sudden he pops back up in Phoenix, and it's like, and now he's trading everybody.
Is like a case of, HPV. It spreads around, you get rid of him, he comes back. I mean, what can we say about the guy? He's unorthodox. We don't really know what he's going to do here. Arizona, they're going to want to pick their guy, and the pick, I think, is in. So let's cut right to it.
All right, yeah. So I got another 2 minutes. So yeah, basically my team, Montreal, I was stacked. I had a great team. We went to the Eastern Conference Finals. We lost. We went to the Stanley Cup Finals. We lost. They canned me. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, I had the team I should have won. I went to fucking Montreal. One of my good friends in the league was feeling down. He wanted Crosby. Hey, no problem. We'll switch teams. I'll go to Buffalo. Then Ember joined back up, another good GM, and I know his favorite team is Buffalo. So, hey, you take Buffalo, I'll just commish. It's all about you guys. So if anybody ever comes in and I have their favorite team, I'm giving it up. Mad Mike was fired. 8 years of Coyotes, no playoffs. I mean, they had to can him. He signed quickly in Detroit. I saw opportunity to come into Phoenix and shake stuff up and get rid of the weak. I found it a very weak team. I want a defensive juggernaut. I want guys that aren't going to be afraid to play the body, and that's about it. Anyways, with the
and you got rid of a loser like Brad Marchand.
Yeah, and this new signing, Klaus Wienerschnitzel, top goalie from Berlin. I mean, good things. But Phoenix Coyotes.
Oh, here we go with the Germans.
Proud to select 8th overall out of Dysart, Ontario, Matt Duchesne.
Okay.
Solid pick.
You know what? Not mad. Duchesne, another guy like O'Reilly. I'm surprised he dropped this far. I think that it's a good start for Arizona. They do have 4 picks in this draft. I think we're going to see a lot more coming out of them. Matt Duchesne, though, good speed guy. He's fast. He can score. I mean, is this a guy that you can build a team around?
Well, he can also play wing or center though too, right? So you got that flexibility there as well. So
yeah, no, absolutely. I think this is a good pick. I mean, Matt Duchesne coming in, he's another 5 that dropped. A team that maybe Detroit or New York should have picked up, but it falls right to Arizona. And with that, 9th pick is St. Louis. St. Louis, brand new general manager. This is another team that I don't really know. I mean, they got Phil Kessel. They got Ryan McDonough. Where does St. Louis go with this pick? I'm looking at their team right now. They got a good young core here. I mean, Anze Kopitar, Backus.
Yeah.
Do they go with the defenseman? Goaltender? Who knows?
I'd go with a goaltender.
Are we going to see Bobrovsky get snagged up here at pick number 9?
I would say so. I mean, it's not that Johnson and Enroth are horrible, but Enroth is still unproven, and Johnson, has always been hit and miss, right? So
right. I'm looking at who's available here. Who would make sense for St. Louis?
Robin Leonard at this pick.
I mean,
could even be a Robin Leonard at this pick.
It's another hard team to read. They are active. They are, from what I'm hearing, they're getting their scouts. So we should get a pick here soon. Torrey Krug, possibly they can be an off the board pick. I mean, Tyson Berry's another one that would shore up their defense. That would help them out. Ryan McDonough, that's a good piece for them. I think they need a defenseman here.
I honestly think Tom Gilbert is a good piece for them too. I mean, your top pairing being McDonough and Gilbert, you can't really knock that too much.
Right. Their top line here, looking at it, it's Kessel, Kopitar, Backus. So maybe they do go forward here. Braden Shen, good strong center. Do we see Shen get snagged? I mean, do we see a winger? Again, St. Louis is active.
That drunk Rudolph Rednose or whatever the fuck his name is. It's like, I don't know.
You don't know who that is? You've never heard of Rednose?
No.
First overall pick in 1802, dude. Come on now.
Bing, bing, bing.
Take us in.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Pick is in.
St. Louis just scouted. He can't make the selection in chat, so he has passed it on to me. And 2009 NHL entry draft at 9th overall out of Vancouver, British Columbia. The Blues select Evander Kane.
Great pick.
There we
That's
go.
a great pick. I'm
That's a good pick
surprised.
for them, for sure.
Kane, another player, dropped a little too far, in my opinion. I thought he would have been top 5. But that's a strong forward. I mean, you're right. He can shoot. He can score. Loves to play the body. I mean, has a little bit of a temper. That's a bit of a weakness. But I think this is a great pick for St. Louis.
Oh, this is great for St. Louis. I mean, when you have top 4 forwards of Backus, Kessel, Kopitar, and now Kane, throw whoever you want on the right or left side. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, this is a team that's going to be beating up other teams. I mean, plain and simple.
Absolutely.
They're going to be beating them up.
Evander
it's a good
Kane,
one.
the gambler.
You got Chris Kelly waiting in the wings on your bottom six. Like, come on, Troy Brown.
Hey, Andrew Ladd, he's in there too.
Yeah, well, we got rid of that loser last year. So,
all right, moving on. 10 goes back to New Jersey. This is the part of the trade sending Couture and Vlasic to San Jose.
Why would New
New
Jersey do
Jersey,
that
they
trade?
take John Tavares. Obviously a no-brainer. What do they go for here? I mean, do they go for another top 6 scorer? Do they go try to get a defenseman? They did trade Vlasic, who was one of their top 4 defensemen. Might have been their top 2. Where do they go?
I don't know. This team is all over the map right now. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It's like, it's like Harry Doyle in the Major League movies. Obviously, Taylor's doing, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I mean, they've got Tuukka Rask, they've got John Carlson. Like, I mean, what?
Do we see a Torrey Krug and Carlson? I mean, do we see Chris Kreider? They have Wayne Simmons. Do they get that other strong forward, and have that Simmons-Kreider line going? New Jersey, they got their number 1 center. I mean, John Tavares, a guy you can build around.
Yeah.
Do they add on to that?
I mean, and with the surgence of, I mean, they get Eric Fear for Booth, which I question that call because, I mean, Eric Fear, I mean, but what has he done for me lately type of thing, right? I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing he's as highly rated as he is.
And I mean, Fair, great defensive forward, great penalty killer. Not a number 1 center, not a top line guy. I mean,
No.
second, maybe third. It's quite questionable here. But I mean, Tavares, he comes in, he takes that spot right away.
Yeah, absolutely he does.
So,
but yeah, he'll end up with
winger.
Fear and somebody on their right side. Maybe a Brian Gionta or whatever. So who knows?
I'm thinking this is going to be a forward pick. Looking at it, I'm seeing, Shen possibly. I think Kreider would be a good one. Tatar maybe. Palmieri, they have options. They have options. If I'm New Jersey,
Google Chrome just
I got
closed out
Tavares.
on me.
I got Simmons. We go with Kreider. I mean, that would be my pick.
You go
Pick us in.
I think New Jersey is good to go. I mean, I see him in the audience, so I'm going to step up for 30 seconds. If he doesn't come in or request to speak, then I'll make the
Okay, let's have an invite. Hold on, Pick is in.
With the
Devils, you're muted.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Welcome to the show, kid.
U.S. developmental system, defenseman Corey Krug.
Oh,
there we go. There we have it. Torrey Krug is off the board.
dang.
Wow. That, you know what? I'm not mad at that pick for New Jersey. I think
That could be a huge deal, especially having to replace Rob Vlasic.
Yeah, well, and you know, I mean, Torrey Krug, offensive guy. You pair him with Carlson, you got a great, strong defensive pairing, but they can also produce on that back end. I think that was a great pick for New Jersey. You get Tavares, you get Krug. Yeah, you ship off Sher and Vlasic, but look what you just got. I mean, New Jersey's had a great draft. Plain and simple.
Well, other than trading, one loser and, a decent center off their team to you, Oh, did I say that out loud? I mean, Vlasic is great. I mean,
you know what? We'll take it at the end of the show. I'll see you at the after party. We'll duke it out. But New Jersey, great pick. Torrey Krug, 10 overall. We're moving outside the top 10. There's some big still. Washington at 11. Who do they go for? Who do the Capitals go for? Looking at this team, they lost Yager. Yager was their big guy. They traded him to Boston. They're another team that's trying to build. They're not taking a goalie. They got Ward. I think they also have what's his name? Yeah, Schneider. They got Schultz. They got Gustafsson. They're good on the right side. Alexander Saman's still there. They have Scandella. Me personally, they're missing that number one center. I'm thinking Braden Shen here. If I am,
especially with Halpern getting up there, right? I'd say definitely a center.
Yeah,
the way I'd go.
Braden Shen still on the board. I mean, he was projected to go in the top 10, and he's outside of it right now. Looking who else we got here, I can see them also taking a Marchessault, maybe a Smith. There's not a lot of forward or centers in this draft. They're all taken. But Washington, who could they? They need that center. If I'm Washington here, I'm taking Shen. Good penalty killer. He can shoot. Big body. Yeah. This is the guy I would pick. I mean, if
they couldn't even go with Kreider on this one, but they needed a center desperately right now. I mean, Marchessault can play center, but I mean.
Oh, absolutely. The other thing here too about Washington is they've been trying to trade this pick. It's been actively shopped around. I'm surprised that it hasn't been traded. So maybe they were unprepared. Maybe they thought this pick was going to get shipped off, and they're a little taken back on that. Here they are. They got to make that selection. Sounds like pick is in. Commission's going to come in and announce. So let's take it away.
Here we go.
The 2009 NHL 11th overall, the Washington Capitals select out of Boxford, Massachusetts, Chris Kreider.
Not a bad pick.
Kreider.
Chris Kreider.
Guy who can't play center though.
I agree. I would say that's the only downfall of this pick is you still don't have that center. I mean, Kreider is a great player, great winger. I mean, the guy, he's one of my favorite wingers, to be honest with you. But you need that center. I mean, it's a little questionable. Maybe Washington has something in the future they're looking at. I
figure everybody's going to trade them their picks and specs is what it comes down to, right? So. So
Absolutely.
Who knows what kind of center he's going to get.
You're right. I mean, maybe if we see Kreider chipped off in the next 20 minutes, who knows? I mean,
yeah.
Washington, 11 overall. They take Chris Kreider. We're moving on back to Arizona. They got Duchesne. Who do they go for next? There's looking at. I mean, they got some defensive options. They got a goaltending option. I don't know, Hines. You got to come in here and tell us what you're thinking. We can't speak for you. You're here. Get in here. Tell us what you're thinking. I'm thinking you're taking Tyson Berry, maybe a Nick Leddy. I don't know what you're taking. Richard Panik. He's close to Germany, I guess. I don't know. Who knows?
Hines and his
But
Germans.
If I'm going to be here, I'm taking Shen for Arizona as well.
Well, there's no good Germans in this draft, so, you know.
Hines, what you thinking?
Acquired 4 Germans not too long ago, a bunch of fucking bombers like this. Well, I'm going a defenseman. That's 100%. I did my 3 scouts, and I'm going with what I believe is to be the best defensive defenseman. I don't need an offensive. And I have young Birakov. You guys might laugh at that because he's only a double check here. He's a 2.5 at 23 years old. But last year he had 18 goals, 18 assists for 36 points on the first one. So I mean, almost a 20 goal scorer. I got Andy Green, Schlemko, Koska, Kindle, and Peckham. So I'm thinking I'm going primarily defensive on my defensive core. With that being said, 12th overall, Phoenix Coyotes are proud to select from Ottawa, Ontario, out of the OHL, Kelvin DeHaan.
Okay, Calvin DeHaan. Would I say he's a defensive guy? I'd say more of a two-way defenseman. I'm not mad at the pick. I think it's a good pick. But you also have Nick Leddy there. You know, there's Dmitry Kulikov. I think there's more defensive guys than DeHaan.
Your player's been DeHaan, to be honest. I mean, I don't know, not to disparage the kid or anything, but I mean, you know, this was probably should have been, you know, around a, you know, 25 pick even, you know. Maybe Hines is seeing something we're not, you know.
I agree. I mean, he does have, you know, looking at it, he is a 4.5. That's pretty damn good. I think this is going to be a good defenseman for them in the future. Arizona, they need more. You know, we can't really determine. We know they're going to be bottom of the barrel. Where do they go from here?
Yeah. Well, all right. That's about the only direction they can go in from this point. You know, I mean, you'd hope, anyways. I mean,
absolutely.
And are they Arizona, or are they again now, or are they still Phoenix? Who cares?
Who cares? But moving on, San Jose 13. Hines, I need you to speak on this. Where does San Jose go with this pick? Cruz,
He's trading it.
Cruz,
He's trading it.
San Jose. He's trading it? He's trading 13, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea where you're going with what you're doing. I mean, you bring in, you know, some classic guys, you know. It's a crapshoot, because I was actually surprised you even made that deal with New Jersey, to be honest. So,
you know what? Let's talk about the deal. I can talk about it's my pick now. Looking at this deal, originally I sent a crazy offer to New Jersey, thinking they would turn me down and laugh in my face. They actually said it's not a bad deal. So we started working something out. And in my head, I got Getzlaf. If I get Couture, that's another top 6 forward. And I round out my 4 defense. I mean, you know, I got Yossi, Carlson, Vlasic, and Pietrangelo now.
well, exactly, but you pissed off your top defenseman by not drafting his best buddy.
Absolutely, I agree. But you know what? I'm going to let you know, if I had that first overall pick, I don't think I was going with Hedman. I would go with Tavares. I mean, how do I not? Number one center there, I needed that. Getzlaf and Tavares is a huge 1-2 punch. But I'm thinking, I'm going to go forward here. I'm deciding I got some scouts coming back. It's going to be a forward in this situation. It's really hard. Cruz.
Yeah, you shouldn't broadcast that.
Who do you think I
can't
take?
see you, right?
Who do you think I take? I mean, if Hans comes in, he makes his picks. I can make my pick if I want to, but I won't. I'm classy. I'm the host. My pick is in. Hans, go ahead and make the announcement. Eerily quiet.
Yeah, he's having a split break.
No, I was just setting up the card. Don't worry. I'm here. Okay, so with where are we at here? We are at
13th overall.
Lucky 13.
NHL Draft. The San Jose Sharks select out of Quebec City, Quebec, Jonathan Marchessault.
Jonathan
There you go.
Marchessault.
Great pick. Absolutely adds another top 6 forward to that team. San Jose's coming up. They're ready. They did a little rebuild. Everyone shat on them. Traded Crosby.
Mini rebuild.
Look where they're at now, guys. Look where they're at now. Y'all shitting on them for Crosby. They're coming and they're gonna hit hard. They're getting that cup. Chris, what do you think of the pick?
Good luck.
Marchessault.
I think it's a great pick. It's just too bad he's going to the Teal Hosers, but I mean, it happens. I mean, Tavares has to suffer in New Jersey, right? So,
Absolutely. I mean, you look at him right now, Marchessault, he has another 5. Dropped at 13. That's a great pick for San Jose. You pair him up with a Couture, you pair him up with a Pacioretty. I mean, that's a good first line right there. Or you can swap Couture out with Getzlaf. I mean, they have options right now. They have Killorn. They also have Lee. San Jose has options. I mean, it might take a few years for them to get it together, but they got their options set. Moving on, 14th overall.
You're still. Yeah. Oh. Now we gotta shut up because the boss is talking. No.
No, boss
So now he goes for the split break. Now he goes to split break, right? Rated his pick. What a guy.
Look at him.
Yeah.
All right. Arizona.
I mean, I'm just looking at your lineup, and I'm just seeing a weak left side other than Vlasic now. I mean, Martinez isn't quite there yet.
You're forgetting about Roman Yossi, my man. I mean, you got Yossi, you got Vlasic, you got Martinez. That's a strong left side. That's a very strong left side. San Jose is a team that's not going to be contending this year. They're going to have to build up. I mean, the West is too strong, but they got the pieces. It's all about, can they start connecting? Can they build that chemistry? Can they start scoring? They got it. I mean, they got the pieces here. We'll see what they'll do in the next couple of years. Let's move on.
You just have to see if they fit together.
Right. Let's move on. Arizona, 14th overall. They've taken a forward. They've taken a defenseman.
Arizona.
Hines ready for this pick?
Phoenix.
And because
Taking Bobrovsky.
so generous to not pick the top potential players, the Coyotes are going to go off the board. Way off the board. And I'm going to select one of my favorite.
Oh, here comes the German.
One of my favorite players. Takes the bodies, great at body checking, he'll block a shot. Not very offensive, but you know me, I like my defense. So, we're going to be 14th overall. I haven't had a beauty break yet. That would be short. But 14th overall, the Phoenix Coyotes are proud to select from Hamilton, Ontario, Ben fucking Sherrod.
Wow.
Ew.
There's their defensive guy now. They got the Hunt. They got Sherrod. They got Duchesne. Phoenix they're doing their own thing, and they don't give a fuck what the world thinks about them.
Apparently. Ben Sherrod. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about Phoenix. But,
Ben Sherrod is not a bad pick. It's maybe a bit of a reach. You could have gotten him at 28, maybe possibly even 18 at the earliest. There's better guys out here. I mean, pass on the boss.
Phoenix has the 18th pick, though. He could have waited for Sherrod, but
Absolutely, I agree with that. I mean, Hines has a plan. We'll trust him with it. He knows what he's doing. Let's move on with
pick for a German. 18, 28. He's going to be picking Germans now, right?
He's waiting for Draisaitl. We all know it. He wants his Draisaitl. We got it.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Though. Ottawa, 15th overall. Still some very big names out here. Looking at Ottawa, this is a team. Did they not make playoffs? I think they did make playoffs, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They got Jason Demers. They got this Ryan Reynolds guy, whoever the hell he is. Jonathan Taves, Patrick Kane. They got PK Subban.
That's cool.
Ben Bishop, Brian Elliott. I don't think Ottawa can make a bad pick here. I mean, whatever they think is going to be a huge addition to this team.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding. So Ottawa has left me a list.
No, Ottawa didn't make their pick. Hold on. Don't make me cut you off. They're ready.
Ottawa's here. I'm going to leave the stage.
Okay, get the hell out of here.
Ottawa, take it away.
Ottawa.
You're muted. Unmute yourself.
Hit the little microphone. You can do it.
Between two guys, and I'm not sure which one to go with.
I just wanted to get on stage and talk.
I was hoping you would
Ottawa.
soon. Yeah, we'll go with. Hold on, let me look up where he's from.
You got to be ready when you do this. You can't just come up and hold up the whole draft.
Dmitry Orlov.
Or doing stand-up comedy up here, kid? Like, come on, make your pick.
Dmitry Orlov. Okay.
Ooh, Orlov. Okay.
This fucking guy switched the pick on me when I did the fucking card.
Well, we'll talk about Orlov. That's a good pick for them. Adds to their left side.
Yes.
Ottawa's a team that's up and up. I'm not mad at this pick at all.
No, but if they were going to go Russian, I probably would have gone with Kulikov on this one. They don't need offense right now.
That's not the pick. Pittsburgh told me the pick in DMs, so I got the fucking card ready and put the pick in, and now he's DMing me saying he changed his fucking mind.
What?
The pick is in. It's not fucking Orlov. Dude.
Who is it?
It's Nick Leddy.
Okay. Nick Leddy.
Sanders got Orlov.
Goes to Ottawa 15.
No, it's not.
The 20. Who knows? I think I'll wet my pants.
Ottawa's about to forfeit their pick. What the hell is going on?
He's drinking.
I mean, they're fighting between each other. Bro, you're fucked. Hines is pissed. We're just gonna
comes up to the podium and
All right,
tells the
Ottawa has
you
to
know.
forfeit their pick, or they should. Switching the pick like that, I would not allow that, you guys.
I mean, you heard the man. You heard the man. Pick is in. It's Nick Leddy. Final offer. Ottawa did not get their shit together.
Whose pick is
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. It's Nick Leddy.
Hold on, Pittsburgh. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's Nick Leddy. You can't do that. He told me he was picking Leddy because I said I need to know who you're picking so I can get the card ready and input the pick.
So he told me he didn't play.
Okay, so the pick is Letty.
We're still at Ottawa, though. We're still at Ottawa, though, not Pittsburgh yet.
No, it's Ottawa. The pick is in. You can't do that, man.
Okay. We're finally set up.
I don't know what the hell.
Mike Letty going to Ottawa at 15.
Okay, so I actually do like this pick for the Ottawa Senators. He is a good two-way defenseman, and Ottawa's a team on the upswing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think this is a good pick for them. You know, you put him with Jason Demers, you put him with PK Subban, you know, he can go anywhere. He fits the lineup anywhere. That's a great pick by them.
So this is going to put Pittsburgh on the clock.
All right.
Where do you think they go here? 16. I'm thinking, rumor, hearing it, it's going to be a goaltender. I'm thinking Bobrovsky. That's who they're going for. Bobrovsky. There it is. Sergei Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Totally easy. We'll wait for the official announcement, though. Sure, Heinz is going to come in and say it, so. But it's a good pick for Pittsburgh. I mean, safe pick. Good, strong goaltender. It's what they need.
Agent Bobrovsky, you're going to Pittsburgh. You know, I mean, it's Pittsburgh. I mean, you know, they traded everyone away already, so, you know, they're just kind of, you know, floating around. You know.
I mean, let's look at the team. We'll see what they got going on right now. They got Joe Thornton. They got, you know, David Krejci, Max Talbot. I mean, Dan Girardi. They need a goalie here, and
They need
they
a
have
goalie
Craig
badly.
Anderson. Does Craig Anderson hold up? You know, Bobrovsky can be this guy that Anderson teaches how to play. You know, and then they finally pass the torch.
Yeah. You know. And they've already got Theodore, who's, you know, getting
Or as I call him, 3 or more.
past the 4 date, right? So, you know.
Yep, I mean, Pittsburgh, you want to come in? You want to make a pick?
Crickets. Oh,
Crickets.
it's a bot.
Heinz, you making the pick? Crickets.
Chirp, 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 chirp,
Dead air.
Ottawa really must have fucked up. I mean, this is just derailed the whole thing.
I don't know what was happening there. He was calling somebody Pittsburgh and Ottawa, and like I know JD
I
is
do not know what was going on behind the scenes in the Ottawa green room, the Ottawa war room.
Oh, hold on. We got Pittsburgh here.
Pittsburgh,
oh.
whenever you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, Howie Meeker. Anytime now.
Whenever you're
I've
ready.
actually never heard of this guy. Who, you know, he muted himself.
Muted.
You're muted,
It's a
Pittsburgh.
little microphone. Tap, tap. This thing can be on. Just turn it on. That's right. You can do it. Just hit the little microphone.
His mic isn't working. We're not going to grill him anymore.
Oh. We are experiencing technical difficulties here at the NHL Network.
Oh, pick is in. He picked Sergei Bobrovsky.
There you
Saw it
go.
coming.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wow, we're
Okay.
Heinz asked me
So
to
we're
do
moving
that,
on.
So.
Yeah.
Moving on.
17.
Oh, that was a steal. 1.55 for Bobrovsky.
Yep.
Steal.
That's a great pick.
A
Great pick.
Good
freaking
pick for
steal.
them. You
All right,
know,
we got.
but-
Hold on, Kamish is here. Kamish, what you got for us?
Tampa Bay's on the clock.
Mr. Doobie first.
Where do you think
All
they
right.
go here, guys?
You can't talk on stage. Doesn't know why. I don't know why either.
I don't know.
All right, Tampa. What does Tampa need?
Tampa's hit a list, so
They have some, they're in the audience. Tampa. Come make your pick.
he's drinking.
Hello.
Oh,
everybody.
hello. Oh, he's alive. There he is.
Okay, yeah, let's move Ross.
Welcome to the party, Lou.
I'm gonna announce it. He already pick. I'm just gonna get the player profile ready. Did I enter Bobrovsky into the results?
You did.
Okay, so we're on what? Pick 17?
Pick 17.
Pick 17.
Okay, just let me switch it over to his team. Tampa Bay. Entry draft.
He put his list on his roster.
So, in the 2009 NHL Entry Draft, with pick number 17, the Tampa Bay Lightning select from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Braden Shen.
Yeah.
Good pick for them.
I'm surprised Shen fell this far. He was projected top 10.
I agree. I've been saying this the whole entire time. I mean, Shen.
So let me pull Braden Shen on Hockey DB.
Well, it's even still surprising because I mean they've still got Lecavalier and Comrie, and you know I don't know.
You know what?
Oh.
This is a
Hogan,
good
20
pick
to
for them.
25 goal scorer. His best season, 2017-18, with the St. Louis Blues, 28 goals, 42 assists, 70 points. So,
I think
good pick.
this is a good
pick
for them.
by the Tampa Bay Lightning at number 17.
I know, that's-
Back to Phoenix at 18.
You know, as the best player available, it's a great pick. I just think he's going to have a backlog of
Backlog of centers.
But on the flip side here, he's also got a lot of vets here that are going to teach him how to play the game, and it's going to teach them right. I mean, Lecavalier and Shen,
Yeah.
that's a great duo. So,
Carol.
Tampa, go ahead.
So it's back to Hines and the Phoenix Coyotes at 18. I'm actually surprised that Hines decided to trade every player that I drafted while I was in Phoenix.
Well, Hines has a plan. We're going to have to trust his plan here. I don't know who the hell
I
he's gonna
thought
pick.
I was doing well in Phoenix.
Let's just go with the wildest picks here. I mean, if I'm Hines, Rundblad. That's the guy I'm going for.
Yeah,
David
he'll probably
Rundblad.
take another German. So I've got him taking either Kulikov or Rundblad here.
Kulikov is Russian.
That's true.
I've got him going defense here. I've got him going Kulikov for Rundblad. Outside choice. Oh, I don't know what my outside choice would be. Probably Tim Erickson.
Not bad.
Oh, that's playoff board. Holy crap.
Yeah, so,
Leaf Erickson.
sticking with my defensive first policy in this NHL draft. The Phoenix Coyotes are proud to select at number 18 from Belleville, Ontario, Andrew Shaw.
Oh,
Wow, good. Okay, Andrew Shaw. I like it. I like the pick. Off the board, but I like it.
Way off the board.
barely off the board there.
Yeah.
This will bring up Carolina at 19.
That's like fourth round off the board, but okay. Moving on.
Hold on. Before we even get to Carolina, I'm receiving word here. Calgary has quit. They're no longer a team with the general manager.
What the heck?
He's gone. Don't laugh your stones. Maybe he did take that cigarette burger after all.
Sounds like he is out. He is gone. Calgary
Stones is
now
out.
look for a general manager.
Pull him behind the wall.
I'm shocked. But that's the subject for another
A
day.
bombshell.
Carolina,
Yeah.
19. Clearly on the board for that. Take Ryan O'Reilly. I'm thinking here, Kyle Palmieri. You get a Ryan O'Reilly and Palmieri duo. That's pretty damn good.
It could be. It depends. You know, they got stuff going on here. Like I still think they should be taking a left defenseman, to be honest.
You know, looking at the left defenseman here, there's Orlov. You know, there's Kulikov. Do we maybe see Riley Smith? I mean, Riley Smith's not a bad player here.
No,
Ryan Doolin, no. You know, they have options, and I mean, like I said, Ryan O'Reilly, TJ Oshie. Do they go and complete that top line? Why not a Thomas Tatar? You know, get that top line finished. I think Carolina has
a few options here.
You know, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Did they leave a list?
They could go off the board with Pajärvi. They could go Kulikov. How about with the defense?
Bing. Here comes also Zalavon.
Get this ready. He did leave a list. He left his top 3 players, and then for his second pick, he told me to select himself a winger. But with that being said, at 19th overall in the 2009 NHL Draft, the Carolina Hurricanes select out of Gavle, Sweden, Jakob Silfverberg.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. He was taken 39th overall in real life by the Ottawa Senators out of Sweden's Brynäs Junior League. He spent the majority of his career with the Anaheim Ducks. Hang on, I got this ad. I hate it when I get those ads. But
Here's the deal. Let's talk about Silfverberg.
He has surpassed 20 goals 4 times in his career. And so far this season, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points in 36 games. So, I'm iffy on this pick, but it's going to depend on where Carolina plays him.
Well, I think Silfverberg is the perfect guy to have with Ryan O'Reilly and TJ Oshie. He's a shaky little guy. He can get in and out. I mean, this is not a bad pick for him. If Ryan O'Reilly is going to be the driver on that line,
I think worth pick.
I mean, yeah, I saw Ben Sherrod at 14, so I mean, listen, it's not the worst pick.
No, not the worst pick, but just really odd. But you know, Mikey, if you shut down the porn while you're doing this, you won't get all those ads, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You really.
No, it was because of an ad blocker.
All right, let's move on. LA
20th overall, Los Angeles Kings.
I mean, their general manager is just canned in such a dramatic fashion. You know, they have a new GM. They did just trade Chris Letang, so do they go?
Maybe they go defense.
I'm thinking Tyson Berry.
Tyson Berry is that Rundblad if he's in there.
I don't think it's
could be a thing.
I think if I'm LA, I'm going to take either Tyson Berry. I could see a Ryan Smith, or Riley Smith, my bad. Maybe Robin Leonard. I caught myself here. Robin Leonard. Again, LA is in position with the other 2 teams. They don't have
and apparently there's a 5 left.
Oh, is that what's... Oh, there's a 5 left, huh? I mean, speculation?
It's got to be Leonard. It's got to be the goalie.
Listen, Leonard, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Tyson Berry. I wouldn't be surprised. Very possible. There could be a sneaky guy. So maybe Thomas. Maybe Thomas Tatar. Who knows? I don't know. LA. Let's see. I don't think they left a list. I think this might be a. Oh.
Picks in?
LA didn't leave a list, so they got 2 minutes until the pick is in. But just looking at their roster quickly here, defense-wise, they're pretty stacked on defense. Al Abdi, the created character. Shattenkirk, Koliakovo, Gleason, Schultz, and Grebishkov.
They're all over 2.5 potential. Forward wise, I mean, it's a good team, LA. They got 9 guys over 3 potential. And nobody, their oldest player is Nylander at 36. So Daze's 34. Morozov is 32. But
Might be a good time to deal those
Still
three.
going for a proper right defenseman, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Tyson Berry. That's the smart choice for them.
Yeah, well, it's an assistant coach pick too, right?
Oh,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
so guys, let's get ready. We're gonna see it. David Rundblad. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Rundblad here.
1 minute. I don't wanna take 1 minute off of this clock.
Nope, we have to make it fair for everybody.
Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. So yeah.
Oh, Jared Cohen.
People were wondering. There's 1-5 potential left. There are, I believe, four pots, 1-5 pot. Actually, let me switch back over to finish mode. Yes, okay, there's 1-5 pot, 4 pots, 4 3.5 pots, and then we have at least like 15 3 potentials.
Pretty good draft.
Still very good players coming.
There's some boosting going on there.
It is
Oh, yeah.
5-12. So the
Pick is in.
The peak is in.
20th overall in the 2009 NHL Draft, the Los Angeles Kings select from Toronto, Ontario, out of the U.S. College Development Program, Brandon Peary.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting. That's actually kind of interesting.
I'm not a fan of that pick at all.
Not for them, but it's an interesting pick where it is, though.
I agree. It's interesting, but you know, Brandon Peary, Mark, what do you got for us, Mike? Sorry.
Brandon Peary. Oh, 3.5 pot. I don't see much for Brandon Peary. Depends on where he is played. I could see him as a second pair defenseman right off the bat.
Mike, before you pick, can you DM me your pick so I can get the card and stuff ready?
Hang on.
Thank you.
Well, going off what you said, Mike, it'd be very interesting if you put him on the defensive pairing, considering he is a left winger. But
Yeah, that's true.
I thought he was going to go defense. I really thought he was going to go defense.
Well, I thought so too. And I mean, looking at it right now,
But
we're entering into 21. It's your pick. Detroit. You know, before you make your pick, Mike, give us a little insight. What are you thinking right now?
Well, I was looking at my team situation yesterday. My goalkeeper situation is iffy. Defense is... I don't want to even talk about my defensive situation right now. So, I'm looking at either defense or goalkeeper. I've got to either Tyson Berry or Robin Leonard.
Both are pretty good picks. I can't be mad at either of those.
Actually, those are terrible. You don't want them at all.
Wait. What?
You're right. He's actually right. You want a David Rundblad for your team. That's what you really want. It's a David Rundblad.
Lyndon Vay.
Ooh, Lyndon Vay. Good choice. Oh, Cruz, you're coming after you right quick at 23.
I can hear the hamster wheel turning.
I know. We're all on the edge of our seats. Mike, who are you going to select? Rundblad or Lyndon Vay?
Pick is in.
Pick us in. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited to find out who it's going to be.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the edge. I can't wait.
Anticipation. Oh, it's gonna be something good. I already know it. Marcus Foligno.
Shall I announce?
Oh, hold on.
Go ahead. Mike, you can announce. You're good. I got the card ready.
And with the 21st pick in the 2009 NHL Entry Draft, the Detroit Red Wings are proud to select from the Kelowna Rockets of the Western Hockey League defenseman Tyson Barrie.
Ooh. There goes
That's
Barry.
horrible. That's a horrible pick. I don't know why you did that pick. Mike, give us some stats on Tyson Barrie right now. What's his point totals? What's his best season? Why did you make that pick?
Okay, first off, I made that pick because my defensive situation is horrendous, to say the least.
Absolutely.
Now, his point totals, his first full season in the NHL, and I consider a full season 60 or more games for one player. His first full season, 64 games, 13 goals, 25 assists, 38 points, and he's played 80 or more games in all but 2 seasons, 2017-18 and 2020-2021, but that was the COVID season, so we don't like counting that. He's fairly consistent, 40 or more points in off his NHL seasons, other than 2013-14 and 2016-17. So, he's a good defensive. He's a good two-way defenseman, and I really need that on my team.
I was just messing with you. It is a good pick. I mean, 21 overall Tyson Barrie. That's a steal. You know, this is another guy who was projected to be top 15, you know, possibly even top 10. So you did well with that pick. That's a great pick for you guys.
Bruins pick is in, and apparently they are taking Tomas Tatar.
Why would you reveal that Tatar?
What's wrong with you, Detroit?
What?
Alright, take it away.
Dang it! Me and my big mouth. Me and my big mouth.
Selected out of Czechia, Thomas Tatar.
Me and my freaking big mouth. Nice going, Michael. You big O.
Sorry, Mike. We forgive you. It's okay. Thomas Tatar goes to Boston.
Michael.
That's
Why?
a good pick for them. I mean,
It is a .54. Not a bad pick.
great pick.
Now, his point situation, his offensive situation, his first full season, 2013-14, 19 goals, 20 assists for 39 points, and he's played 80 or more games in all but 3 seasons. And
Again,
that
I
was
think-
2021-22 was the last time he played less than 80 games. Of course, 2020-21 was the COVID season. We don't talk about that. Vegas Golden Knights' 2017-18 season, we technically count that because he played first 62 with Detroit before getting traded. And he's a fairly consistent 15 to 25 goal scorer. So, good pick. I like the pick.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I think it's a good pick for you. I really do. For
I like the pick for Boston.
Thought we were still talking about Barrie. Yeah, good pick for Boston. Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to mute us, guys, to take a leak. It was boring.
Cruz, it's up to you. I want to do something special right now. Let's have an online trade negotiation right now for your pick. Let's do it. Me and you.
And I will mute myself so you can negotiate.
Cruz.
Well, I've got like 6 different things happening, and you guys are, you know.
Focus on
I
me.
think I'm just actually gonna make the pick.
You're just gonna make the pick. You're not. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. Give us some insight.
You know, I mean, you know, I still haven't, you know, done any scouts yet because I've been talking to you, Josh, turkeys. But you know, I mean, I take a look at what's coming down the pike here, and you know, I mean, I'm hopefully getting Doug Wade back after he decides to take a look at what the market has to offer here. But you know, I could stand to pull in the center. I've got an aging Martin Baron, and not a whole lot coming up the pike, you know, other than Leland Erling, who I like. But you know, I mean, I could totally see, you know, possibly even taking a goalie here. To be honest with you.
I think you do what you think is best for this team, but I'm gonna let you know right now. My opinion, the guy you need, Marcus Foligno.
Oh yeah, totally. You know, I mean, why not, you know, go for the alphabet names and just, you know, go with you know, the Marcus Johanssons of the world too. You know, like, who knows? You know,
not a bad idea.
but
Scout quick, just send me your scouts and let me know. I'll get the card.
yeah, I'm trying. But yeah, I mean, I could go either way. I mean, you know, the defensemen I would have been interested in are gone off the board now. So, you know.
On the flip side here, you do have a really good forward in Riley Smith and Paul Mary.
Well, it's very true. But my top six isn't hurting right now. You know, and a player like Riley Smith, you know, needs to play in the top six in order to be successful. You know, by playing on the, you know, and I've also got Devin Setaguchi still sitting here too, as well. So, you know, that'd be a little bit of overkill. You know, you know what? I might even just go ahead and pick blind. I probably shouldn't, but you know, I mean, let's see here. Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
The anticipation's killing us. You have to let us know.
Yeah, I know, it's killing me too. Yeah. No, I am going to go ahead and pick. And
who are you gonna pick?
With the 23rd pick in the 2009 NHL Draft, the Atlanta Thrashers are pleased to select Robin Leonard.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a very good pick.
That's a
You
that might be
need
the
to
steal
go
of the draft.
Let's take a look at Robin Leonard's stats. Now, the
I
only
mean,
thing
good.
I'm concerned of is Robin Leonard's mental health issues, and he might take a leave of absence for two or 3 months, and that might put you behind the 8 ball there, Atlanta.
But it might put me behind the 8 ball, but, you know, I mean, you know, most of you job turkeys think I'm crazy anyway, so it don't really matter. So,
In his career, he is 152, 141, and 49, with a .917 save percentage.
yeah. This sounds about right. You know, if he can keep his mental health issues in check, you know.
Lifetime goals against average of 271, 2.71.
Yeah, that's about right. You know, once I get things worked out with what's happening with my goaltending situation, Braun's on his way out, and you know, I'm not sure whether Irving will be ready in time for to come and step up. So, I think Leonard is a good solid choice.
All right, Columbus is
So, the
pick is
Blue
it.
Jackets are an open team. Nobody controls the Columbus Blue Jackets, so it was an assistant GM pick.
Ooh, the
Uh-oh.
anticipation.
So, 24th overall in the 2009 NHL Entry Draft, the Columbus Blue Jackets select from Tampere, Finland, Jyrki Jokipaka.
What?
Oh, Yoki Paka!
Did he even get drafted in real life? I don't think so.
Columbus.
I don't know what to say about that. I really have no words.
That's a
Neither
Craig
do
Bradley pick.
I. I can't even dissect this pick right now. So,
So let's just move on to Edmonton 25.
move on to Edmonton,
What?
please.
What?
It's Randall. It's
I
Randall.
think
Oh,
Randall
and
here-
Heinz Darkness says hi, by the way.
Who's that?
St. Louis St. Louis Blues fan who frequents my streams. He's a mod on my channel.
Wow.
Well, hi, you know what you are.
Anyways, okay, Randall, he's picking. Who does he pick here?
You're 3.5 pop.
I'm thinking Riley Smith.
You've been thinking Riley Smith for the past 10 to 15 picks.
Riley Smith is a great fucking player, and I'm surprised he's been dropping this far. Y'all are sleeping on him.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, team needs, dictated me taking what I needed, but,
Let's see.
No,
Looking at them,
I totally think Riley Smith would be a great pick for the Oilers at this point.
I do. They got Keith Yandel, they got Nicholas Backstrom, Andrew Cogliano. That's boosted. It's a surprising one. Jordan Stahl. They did get rid of
Rangers
Tate. They have Cam Atkinson. They have Matt Niskanen, Jonathan Chichu, Hagelin. I think Riley Smith would really solidify that top six for them. Palmieri maybe. Who else
I
we
haven't
got?
done Palmieri here.
That's true. We got the other Palmieri kid.
That's true.
Would add some grit to that lineup.
If we're talking
Another Alvin's
might as well
choice.
Cassian.
They might just go Kyle Clifford.
When was that Cassian?
Marcus Foligno.
I mean, if we're
How long
talking
have you been
grit,
going for Marcus Foligno there? Like,
there's Casey Cizikas. That's a good third line center for them.
that was another one I was considering, but I said, nah.
Cizikas was my number 2 pick behind Leonard, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, they need some defensive forwards to help Cogliano and guys like that out, right? So.
Absolutely. I think we're waiting on them. They didn't leave a list. So, might just be a run clock type scenario here. This might be another assistant coach pick.
This might be an AGM pick here.
No, Edmonton is currently scouting.
Okay.
You're currently scouting.
Edmonton's on scout.
The last minute scout pulling an Atlanta Drafters here. What kind of shit is it? You're not hosting, Randall. Hurry up.
He gets time like everyone else.
He gets the same amount of time as everyone else in this draft. Ugh.
There's Eric Holla. That'd be a good pick for them, too.
That's true.
I'm actually hoping Eric Halla falls to me.
Marcus Johansson's another good one for them as well.
Current Seattle Kraken.
There's quite a few picks they can go with.
There's quite a few roads that they can go here.
Well, I don't see them needing too much defense, though, right?
So I'm not sure if they go
I mean, it doesn't
Cassian.
hurt, but
Okay, sounds like they're gonna pick. We should be getting it soon.
Yeah, pick should be in within the next minute or two.
Sounds like Washington's really trying to get rid of Cam Ward. They're really pushing it.
No.
I might make a play for Cam Ward.
All right, hold on. Edmonton. Oh, the pick. Wow, what a pick! Holy shit, that's an amazing pick right there.
got stage right.
Randall, what are you doing? Get back up here.
Please tell me he picked the guy only. Who did he pick?
Randall, make your pick.
Bro's muted or something.
Randy? Are you muted? He's not muted.
This thing on?
Oh, his mic's broken.
Oh, all right.
Explain.
Fine, go ahead, take it away.
Yeah, I got his pick. Come on, Randy, fuck.
His mic wasn't working.
Alright, so.
Or he pissed himself, one of the two.
Yeah, so 25th overall in the 2009 NHL NHL Draft, the Edmonton Oilers select out of the OHL from Toronto, Ontario, Riley Smith.
I knew it. I called it.
Yeah.
It's a great pick for them.
That'll help.
Yeah.
That'll be eventually a top line winger for them.
Oh, absolutely. It could be their number one line forward. You know, I mean, looking at it, Nicholas Backstrom and Riley Smith could be a really good duo.
Oh,
You got any
yeah.
stats for us? You got any stats for us on Smith?
Did he fall asleep?
Mike died. Okay. Let's move
Oh,
on.
wait, really? Riley Smith? I'm surprised that he fell this far.
Oh my God!
Absolutely.
I've been talking about the last 10 picks as Riley Smith. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, he's just saying that because he's looking at his stats now. It's like,
Just to
how did he fall this far?
One second, guys, just to update. Anaheim did leave a list, but the 3 guys from his list are gone. So he will get pinged. He will go 5 minutes. If he doesn't show up, it'll be assistant coach.
Oh, man. Anaheim. Let's talk about Anaheim real quick. They trade their captain Getzlaff. You know.
Oh, they were
That
another
was
one
the
of those
worst trade
teams
ever.
that did a knee-jerk rebuild.
They got Brzgalov. They still have Jeff Carter, Darren Helm, Mark Giordano, Patrick Sharp, Matt Carl, Brad Stewart. This is a team
You want
that...
a guy with mental issues. Let's talk about the Bristol of Oz here. Like, come on.
That's true. That's true. It's true. I think, you know, if I'm Anaheim here, looking at it, do they have a second pairing defenseman behind Giordano on the left-hand side? Not seeing any real names.
They've got Brad Stewart.
They do, but Brad Stewart's playing right for them right now. They do got Ballard. They did miss him. Got Phillips, Chris Kunitz, Tyler Bozak, Lupul. I mean, this is a team they're pretty well rounded. They're actually in not too bad a shape.
Not too bad a shape. I mean, they could use maybe another top line, you know, basher, like a Paul Matthews.
Yeah. Like a Cassian, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe we see a Sammy Vatanen or David Rundblad, Cody Eakin.
Well, yeah, they do have a lot of left-handers that are playing right D right now, so.
Let's see, we got Jared Cohen, right defenseman. We got David Rundblad, Sammy Vatanen. So, I mean, there's a couple right-hand guys, but, you know, there's still some defensemen here that Brian Dumoulin's one. I'm surprised Brian Dumoulin has not been taken yet.
Well, after the stuff that White Coco was talking about him earlier, you know, I'm surprised anybody's going to pick him now. But, you know, you never know.
Well, I missed that whole entire thing, so I'm going to have to catch up later on that. Oh, let's see. Who else we got in here? Poyardi. Johansson, that would be a good one for them, too. I don't know. I think this is going to be an assistant coach pick. I don't think Anaheim's showing up for this one. A lot of assistant coach picks.
This is definitely not going to be a Berkey pick. You know?
No. This is
Like,
not.
I think Anaheim is just about to shit the bed. But, you know, I could be wrong. He could come in at the 11th hour again and stumble across the stage and put his way through a draft pick. You never know.
I don't think that's going to happen. But if it does, he would have to hang around for quite a bit because he does have pick 29.
That's true.
Looking at Anaheim, I think they're a team that's going to try to retool. They have assets. If I'm Anaheim Ducks, I think I'm going to go with defenseman. Oh, they traded their captain, Ryan Getzlaf, 23 years old.
Well, yeah, but Getz got traded a couple times, didn't he? After that?
No, he didn't. No. We'll go back to that trade real quick. Not read it over yet. Alright. To San Jose, Ryan
traded and then got traded.
to Anaheim, Travis Hamnick, 26th overall, 10 or a first round in 2010, and a second round in 2011.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well, here comes the crappy xylophone.
Alright, take us in.
Assistant pick, here it is. And so the 2009 NHL Entry Draft. The Anaheim Ducks select at 26th overall out of Lipetsk, Russia, Dmitry Kulikov.
That's decent.
Good pick. Good pick. I like it.
It's not a Berkey pick, but it's not bad. You know, I mean, they're a backlogged on left-handed defenders, you know. I mean, David Rundblad probably would have been a better choice at this point, but, you know, you can interchange either one in terms of ability.
Yeah, I mean, Kulikov brings in. He can play both sides. You know, he's got some good weight to him. He's got some good height. He's a guy who can clearly freeze out. You know, it's a good defensive pick for them. And we should be getting Calgary's pick here soon, since Calgary wins.
He's got Cole in his name, man. I mean, what the hell? I mean, could be worse.
True, absolutely.
It always could
Could've
be
got
worse,
one today.
guys. So,
I mean, it could have been bench Rod at 14 worse, you know? You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
But we move on. Calgary, 27. They don't have a general manager anymore. We don't know what this team's going to have. I mean, it's just... It's the whole plan is off right now. The train derailed. Calgary, they're gone. You know, do we see a general manager step in?
Stones is gone, and presumed Stones.
First round's going to be done right away. What do you guys think about taking a 2-hour break and doing the second round? Like, I'm going to throw a poll up. Would you guys be okay? It's gone pretty quick. It's only been an hour and 20 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. Well, we'll have a small break, you know, get something to eat, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, so Calgary does not have a GM because he couldn't read the rules and he wasn't happy with the rules, so he quit. But the Calgary Flames select in the 2009 NHL Entry Draft at 27th overall out of Porvoo, Finland, Eric Holla.
Eric Holla. Ooh.
Oh, Eric Holla. I was like,
YOLO! YOLO!
Eric Holla.
I had him going in the second round, to be really honest with you
Listen.
guys.
I thought Eric Holla would be a second round pick too. I mean, good for them.
Well,
You know,
it is an AGM pick, though, right? So, you know, it's an assistant GM pick, so of course it's going to be a little weird.
Here's the deal. Let's talk about who's left, who's dropped. Kyle Palmieri, that's a big name. Marcus Johansson,
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some pretty big names. Arizona, they're the next pick. Again, I don't know what they're going to go with. Maybe they should treat themselves this time and actually pick a good player instead of, a bench rot. But, hey, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, you never know.
There are some good names in here. Well, who else do we got?
Well, you got Cody Eakin, who's a good bottom six.
Got Dimitri
Kyle
Leonard.
Flair, Casey Suzikis, Alex Chason. I mean, we're getting down to the guys that are, more or less your journeyman, right? But I mean, and Lyndon Bay is really underrated, to be honest with you. Is he going to be your top line winger or center? Probably not. But he's a very good, serviceable third line.
Yeah, and I mean, if you have the center depth, I mean, why not throw him on your fourth line? That just adds another offensive weapon that you have. Bottom six.
Yeah.
I would agree with you on that. I think Arizona here, I'm going to go with Marcus Johansson. I think it would be good pairing with Duchesne. Two fast guys. What do you think?
I'm going to go with Johansson, too, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Johansson.
I mean, you got Bruce Panic there, too, right? So.
Oh, yeah, I would quit the show right now if he takes Panic. There's no way. He can't do it. Pick should be in soon. Here we are.
Alright, here we go.
Pick is in.
What, no? He's out.
Yeah, oh, bing, bing, bing.
There we go.
Alright, so sticking with our defensive, physical, hard-hitting presence, defensive play, smashing our opponents night in, night out, tiring them down. With the 28th overall pick in the 2009 NHL Draft, the Phoenix Coyotes are proud to select from Montreal, Quebec, Nicolas Deslauriers.
Wow.
Okay.
Over Zach Cassian and Marcus Foligno?
Really?
Apparently.
Over.
Apparently.
I mean, Heinz, to each their own. That's been a very interesting draft for you. I feel bad for the poor sucker who's going to come into this league and say Arizona's my favorite team. They're going to be like, what the fuck?
What the hell is this crap? What did you do to my team?
Heinz, come back in. Are we going to get a Deslauriers-Duchesne pairing? I mean, that just sounds dirty.
No, Deslauriers, I'm looking at probably sticking out on the... he'll probably be part of my third line checking line. He's probably going to play with Sturm and Kopecky. Also, guys, I just want to say I'm the commissioner. There's guys better on the board than Deslauriers. Obviously, I can see every fucking player in the draft. I can look at everyone's cards. But I just feel as commissioner, plus I like to have fun. I don't need to be taking the 4 pots, the 5 pots, the 3.5 pots. I kind of want to leave some gems for the second round for you guys. So whenever you see me picking, I'm not going to be picking the best guys. Just know that. I mean, Cruz knows.
I understand.
I'm taking
Absolutely. Every single one of your city picks.
And we
potential in the first round before. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll just boost them, right?
We appreciate that.
I'm gonna boost Sherrod. He's gonna be a 4.5 potential.
Listen, Heinz, we appreciate it. We really do what you do for us. But you gotta treat yourself. I mean, David Rundblad is still out here, man. You gotta take him. I mean, he's there.
Yeah, and just Buffalo Sabres GM is just bashing everybody for mispronounced names. We are sorry, Buffalo. It's Foligno, not Foligno. And
hey, listen.
I'm gonna
can't judge where I'm from.
On the phone with Anaheim's assistant, and I'll be back shortly.
We can put him green and call him the Hulk. Who would be the legitimate Foligno? You know,
Let's
I
get
mean,
football.
you know, old Brando's getting all his panties in a bunch because you know we're mispronouncing his buddy, little brother. It's like, oh, poor baby. Oh yeah. You know,
The amount of mispronounced names on this show. Someone just said Foligno.
yeah.
I mean, hey, it's my show. I'll say however I want.
It's a silent B, right? So Foligno. Is that better
It's
for you?
still on the board.
Marcus Foligno. Really? Still on the board.
We should
Marcus
just call him
Foligno.
Flamingo.
Oh gosh, don't even. My ratings are dropping.
We're getting down to, what are we? We got, after this Anaheim pick, we're at the Islanders, and then it's the second round. So, I mean, let's take a look at who actually has picks, because there's, I mean, we're going to see till probably, because we're going to take a break, I'm going to look over everything. We're probably going to see till like 45th, maybe 50th overall. Good players still going available. So who has second round picks this draft? Atlanta's got one. Boston's got two. Carolina's got three. Columbus has one. Calgary has one. Dallas has two. Detroit has four. So Mad Mike has 4 second round picks coming up. Edmonton has one. Minnesota has one. Nashville has one. New Jersey has one. The Islanders have one. The Rangers, Sens, Flyers all have one. San Jose doesn't. St. Louis has one. Tampa has one. Toronto has one. Vancouver has one. Washington has one. So almost everybody.
Atlanta's got one too.
And Atlanta
Yeah, you already
has
said
one.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Too, so I mean, there's still.
Well, his mic sucks. I can't hear everything. Like,
No worries. So, especially Detroit. So Mad Mike has 4 second round picks. So yeah, there's going to be 3.5s. There might be 4s because guys, we have 2 4 potentials still on the board.
Oh man, I can't wait for the third round. That's gonna be my favorite draft.
Yeah. So okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes with Anaheim's pick.
a whole 2 minutes, eh? Isn't he even here? You know, he can make his pick. He didn't leave a list. Oh, no, he left the list.
Yeah, all his players got selected though. All his players got selected.
That's true, but he left the list.
He did leave a list. He did. Let's see. What did Anaheim leave on their list? Nobody.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, there's the off-key shit.
Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, Anaheim did leave a list, but the 3 players that he left were already selected, so it automatically goes to assistant coach. He left me 3 guys that all went in the top 10 when he had 25th overall, so I don't know what he was thinking, but that's fine. The 29th overall in the 2009 NHL Draft, another shocker. The Anaheim Mighty Ducks assistant coach has selected from Rimouski, Quebec, Gabriel Bork.
Shocker alert!
Great pick.
That's a good pick for your bottom pick, for sure.
I mean, seriously, I do like Gabriel Bork. I think it's a great pick.
Yeah. Well, and if he
That's
gets
a guy.
injured, he can play up the lineup. He's very, very versatile, like a Brian Boyle, for sure. You
No,
know?
he really is. I'm actually not mad at that pick for Anaheim at all.
I don't think he'll be mad at it either.
No, I don't think he will know who he is. Alright,
He probably
let's move
won't.
on. Islanders, 30th overall. I want them to finish it. I want them to finish strong. They really fumbled with their pick earlier. I mean, Casey DeSmith, can they rebound? You know, they gotta have something here. It's Johansson.
Have they ever rebounded? Have they ever rebounded though? I mean, like take Casey DeSmith. You know, and now, you know, who knows what the hell they're going to do. You know? Maybe they surprise everyone and take David Rundblad. Who knows? You know? I mean, you know, there's already talk of them going to Brooklyn now. So, you know.
Let's see. The Islanders, they have, like we talked earlier, they have pieces here. It's not like they're out in the middle of nowhere. They have the pieces. I think looking at this team, they got Frolik, they got Lucic, they got Voracek, they got Nielsen. It's going to be Palmieri, it's going to be Johansson. It's one of those two guys. Servable top six, that's what they need. I mean, if they make this pick, they have to make it. They got to show up for it. That's all that matters.
It's got to go for Palmieri. I'd say Palmieri all day. Because, I mean, you've still got Franz Nielsen and Kruger back shoring up your lines. And, you know, Mike York is still around to play your fourth line, right? So, yeah, I'd say taking Kyle Palmieri and putting the brothers together is a no-brainer, to be honest.
I agree.
Also, for the second round, it's going to be faster than 5 picks. There was a decent amount of people here. Only right now, I guess they all left, but we had up to like 11 guys here. So for second round, we're going to do 2 minutes. That's it. I'm going to give you guys an hour to leave lists. Blah blah blah. It'll be 2 minutes. 2 minutes per pick. Second round, I'm not going to bother doing the cards because that takes like a minute and a half to do. So it'll just be selections. We will be put in draft results. I'll be back in 60 seconds with Anaheim's pick or Islanders pick.
That works. Hey, Mike, let's do some
There you go.
trade negotiations. I'll trade you 4/3 for second.
No deal, man. No deal.
What do you mean, no deal? 4/3 for a second.
Yeah,
I'm not
he didn't
trading
hear
that.
how many the good potential players there are in this draft.
I'll take Chicago second. The value. I mean, I'm you out. Throw me a bone here.
I'm hearing cricket.
No deal. No deal.
No deal.
You're killing me. You're killing me. Alright. Well, it's going to be an assistant pick. It's going to be an assistant pick. It's going to be off the wall. Cody Eakin's my pick.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the AI on the game is smart enough to take Palmieri.
Mike, who are you thinking here?
And I want it to be Palmieri just because of the whole thing, but
I definitely want it to be Palmieri, but I think they'll go a different route.
Oof, let's see.
they could go defensive.
They
Very well
will go
could go defensive.
At this point, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm waiting. Here we go. Let's finish it out.
Your final selection in the first round, 30th overall. The New York Islanders select from Buffalo, New York, Marcus Foligno.
I thought it was Foligno.
Foligno, Flamingo, whatever. I mean,
That
we're
doesn't
going to get
matter.
some nasty hate mail from Boston anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Absolutely. Okay. Marcus
All right.
Foligno goes to the Islanders. Good third line guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not top six scorer. Good third line guy. I mean, gritty, strong. It's a shame they missed out. I mean, they're really going to be slapping themselves over this draft. Not a strong draft for them, by any means.
No. But they did get Casey DeSmith.
They did. I mean, Casey DeSmith, elite, 4th overall pick, Casey DeSmith. He will probably win the Vezina for the next 10 years, if I had to guess.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Gump Worsley Award. Or the Trojan Ends Boner of the Week Award, but,
Whatever it is, we will find out. But that concludes the first round. We will be back for the second round at 7 p.m.
Smoke them if you got them. Go take the leak.
Join us again.
We'll be back in a couple of hours.
We will be back. Mike, you got anything?
I'm just going to sign off of my stream for now, and I'll be back to join you guys at 7. Hopefully.
He's not the best caller, man.
Mike,
Mike.
Wait.
If you're doing the second stream for round 2, go ahead, upload your first stream. You can post it in server.
It automatically